GNN, Global News Network. I'm Ron Burgundy.
And I'm Veronica Corningstone.
Tonight's top story, cultural imperialism replacing political imperialism. John, do you have trouble pronouncing words like broccoli? Broccoli.
Technology spreads Western culture.
Technology affects the development of the global economy.
And finally tonight, the resistances of globalization. Nowadays, technology helps spread cultural imperialism around the world, but during the 20th century, nationalism called for unofficial competition to see who could grab the most territory globally.
Well, Veronica, I sure hope we won.
For the most part, we did. The so-called white man's burden made Europeans think they were doing their little brown brothers,
no offense to our little brown bro sightings,
in Africa, Asia, and Oceania a favor by conquering them.
That definitely brought education, medicine, Christianity, and technology again to those little brown brothers. Alright, Veronica? They're still enjoying all those good gifts we gave them, especially now that they have their own governments.
Yes, Ron, but the main point is that all this, which began as political imperialism, then diffused cultural aspects and ways of life to everyone who was imperialized once they decolonized.
We did it.
Let's hand it over to Champ Kind and Brick Tamlin for details on cultural imperialism.
Thanks, Veronica. Since the Cold War, cultural imperialism has replaced political imperialism.
What's cultural imperialism, champ?
It's why America rules everyone else, like little countries.
Like Alaska?
You mean Africa? Well, they look up to stronger countries with awesome cultures. I'm talking Michael Jackson. Whammy! Chicken wings. Whammy! Monster trucks. Whammy! They're just like mini Americas, wearing one glove like Michael Jackson and eating some McDonald's. Whammy!
I like chicken.
You, Brick. Me too. According to our sources, growing access to technology improved communications. Things like cell phones and the internet allow little countries to know why America is so much better than everybody else.
But didn't we used to own them?
Yes, we did. But political imperialism declined after World War I. Everyone got mad at us, in England, and France. But I guess they weren't just mad at us, they just wanted to be us.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Exactly.
Lamp!
Back to you, Ron.
Okay, guys, we're gonna start filming now. Ready?
Thanks.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
Another developing story, technology's role in spreading cultural imperialism. We'll head over to Brian Fantana for details.
Thanks, Veronica. As you all know, we use these cell devices almost every second of the day. Gosh darn, these advertisements spread like peanut butter on the butt of a Brazilian bodybuilder. All of a sudden, people saw Coke ads, they saw McDonald's ads, they heard Michael Jackson singing, they were exposed to Western culture. It drove them nuts. Everyone knew what was going on everywhere else, and they wanted to be a part of it. That's why we see all kinds of Coke advertisements all over the world in lots of different languages. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Brian. That sure was enlightening.
Now to the economy and technology's effect.
Money is good.
Yes, Brick, money is good.
It's green, Ron. It's green. I use it to purchase things. Like this lamp. Like this green stuff. And I can buy things like this bucket. There's a 90% chance that it's raining, Ron. Ah! The economy has become globally connected due to increased communication and transportation. International corporations such as the IMF and the World Bank have become unifying forces in the global economy. In addition to organizations, the stock market has become accessible through technologies such as the internet, which allows someone in China to buy a stock all the way in America.
Wow, Brick, that was actually a good story. I heard you say more than 10 words.
I was dead last week.
Okay, Brick. Veronica?
And now to a developing story of growing resistance to westernization.
Well, Veronica, we see much resistance in the Middle East because of their religious ideologies clashing with Western culture, such as Western-style clothing and banning of pop culture icons like Michael Jackson.
On the other hand, we see Latin America accepting Western ideas to improve their economy, and we also see branding, such as the McTaco.
That sounds delicious, Veronica. Matter of fact, I have a McTaco on me right now. I love horse meat. I was trying to get an interview with this bear about imperialism, but they said that this is a live bear and he will literally rip your face off.
Ah!
Whammy!
You know what? I feel like we're missing something. We need more graphics.
Who wants more graphics?
We gotta get more graphics.
More graphics.
Look at all those different countries and people. Wow. Makes you feel small.
Hundreds of thousands of people, all speaking jibber jabber.
It's a big world.
It's a big, big world, much, much bigger than you'd ever think. It's a big, big world, full of cities, mountains, and many different things.
There's brown people, white people,
Yellows!
even reds. 1,000 ways for the word donut to be said.
Tacos, sushi,
Chop suey, pita bread.
Big world, big world.
Anybody that says it's small should be kicked in the head.
There's karate people.
Big world, scurvy-headed ladies. Big world,
People learning AP World.
big world, big world. We have time for today here at GNN. I'm Ron Burgundy, and remember, stay classy, Cambridge.
Whammy!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it.